No. I should have said before something. The people need to see what I've seen. They need to see.
My family is filled with poetesses and poets, artists, healers, musicians, anthropologists, humanities lovers, kind people of all role and all learning, biologists, astronomers, every kind of learning, all coming together. And we are Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Saviorahs, as we gather in circles.
And we understand, sustain, and explore our and all are in fact familiar new worlds of family community, of the tree of love, life, and light throughout the solar system and universe, to restore, renew, and sustain our and new life and new sustainable civilizations, past, present, retroactively, and now, rebalance, and future, always balancing, to lovingly, giving us all logically and boldly, become and be space-time travelers whenever and where we have interdimensional reality, all in part been before, if also never been before, in alternative space-time lines that are circles, which are of the universal EQ, IQ, and SQ continuum, balance, combinations of the ever-expanding circle which spirals and grows, budding and blooming in space-time. Love and live enlightened, ever young, long, and prosper all both in each and every one. Engage your heart, mind, soul, and body, for we all, both and each, both and all, can, must, and marvelously and miraculously make it so.
In the thunder's blast, she emerges, her eyes on fire, and the night deep stares. She is risen from the nativity of Calvary. She is risen from the fires of the earth. She is risen. She is risen.
We are risen.
She is risen. She is risen.
We are risen.
Via my intercession and all our cooperation as Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Saviorahs in circles.
महालक्ष्मी गुणप्रिया महारूपा महापूज्या महापातकनाशिनी महामाया महासत्त्वा महाशक्ति महारथी महाभोगा महेश्वर्या महावीर्या महाबला महाबुद्धि महासिद्धि महायोगेश्वरेश्वरी महातंत्रा महामंत्रा महायंत्रा महासना महायागक्रमाराध्या ओम महाभैरवपूजिता महेश्वर महाकल्पक महातांडव साक्षिणी महाकामेशमहिषी महात्रिपुर सुंदरी चतुष्षष्टि उपचाराढ्या चतुष्षष्टि कलामयी महाचतुष्षष्टि कोटि योगिनी गणसेविता
So let's really back. No. What's Scott? I should have said, oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Maybe people need to see what I've seen. They need to see.
My family community, your family community can see what I mean. We need to gather, apply the new millennial golden rule retroactively, presently, and proactively for the future, for all our Shekinahs and our young Shekinahs and Hekinahs, as first co-secretary generals, co-seviras in our circles, and then we can bring in all humanity as all on our interconnected family tree of this and all our planets. We'll open the stargates and have eternal life. And this marvelous, miraculous place is where we begin in our virtual space-time. As members of the Co-Federation of Earth and Planets, of the New Millennial Golden Rule, all connected by the stargates, via the rising and becoming risen of the eternal feminine, so that the eternal masculine can also rise and become risen. Via the New Millennial Golden Rule, which you can read at 5050now.wordpress.com.
This day I call the heavens and the earths as witnesses intercessorily for and hopefully and prayerfully not against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose love and life with light, so that you and your children. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not our new millennial law.
Okay. What is the truth here? Maybe May sunflower who walks church in Boston. This is Anna Marie, singing Green, and I am Hearingsz, Leaszt, and Allszo, and I am also a French, English, New York. Basically, I was that means we are all related. We embrace the new millennial goals through the law of all the of the sacred ground that is Mother Earth, and all the planets of all the universe.
Get a little more light in here. Let's get some more light. I don't know why our broadcast looks rather dark tonight, and I'm not quite sure why. We have the same light as usual. So maybe it's something with Google. But we are broadcasting, and this is Dr. Reall, my full name is Astrea Marayama Reall, one family, Tapao, Equinox True Q. We are broadcasting from the heart and the headquarters of the New Millennial Golden Rule Confederation of Earth and Planets, one family community in love, life, and light. And we say, the light is on in all our hearts. We have with us marvelous, miraculous, budding, blooming flowers and water. Hugs and love to all, both in each and every one, as soon as possible. The light is on. There we are. Ah, I see. Okay. The light is on in all our hearts. We have with us marvelous, miraculous, budding, blooming flowers and water. Hugs and love to all, both in each and every one, as soon as possible. You know, maybe that was a little hint from the universe to remind us that there is a difference between dark and light, and we have to choose the light, or we're going to wind up in the dark. It's kind of simple, isn't it? And we'll say namaste, Bitakoye Oyasin, and we are on our conference line. You can call in 641-715-3800. That's country code 1 if you're in North America, and if you're outside of North America, call 011 and then country code 1, 641-715-3800, 3580. And then the access code is 773342. And we'll say Kongs on Pax, Kon Pax Culture, Ahava L'chaim Shalom, Salam, Salam Shalom, Merci, to your best, Sidlerik to your best, Mir, Pache, Mir, Ciao, Ubuntu, Buenos Dias, Das Vidanya, Sayonara, Chop Chop, Shlan Zavag, Cheerio, G'day, and all the languages of all of our heritages, past, present, future, of our Earth, and all our Earths, all our planets. And we'll say love and live eternally young, longest, and prosper everyone and all. And you can read about this LU Koseviral ceremony that we do at this marvelous, miraculous place we meet in the air that was our great-grandmother's place of sponsoring the gathering of their community, female and male. And it usually involved the women and their younger generations, children and youths, females and males. At some point soon, eventually, we will graduate to a more completely gender-balanced gathering on many occasions. But right now, we concentrate on the women and the young women and young men, age 37 and younger, first go first. As first go first, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Saviorahs, Cosmic Christs. Cosmic Christ, because the emphasis is on regaining the family circle clan that brings cousines and cousins together in a spirit of peace, of love and kindness, and without domination. And that is going back, way back to the way it was in Atlantis. Not our more modern times, but way back to a better time that was egalitarian and not patriarchal. And so we'll say all those greetings in the language, and love and live long and longest, eternally young, and prosper everyone and all in the light of the new millennial golden rule. We'll drink the milk of human kindness for all, both and each and every one as soon as possible. For all, both, and each and every one as soon as possible. And I represent all, both, and each and every one as soon as possible. And on behalf of all, both, and each, and everyone as soon as possible, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Saviorahs, celebrating particularly the mother's breasts and child's relationship early on in life, the first experience of bonding, of kindness, of connection, of the flow of the energy of the universe, coming, the Milky Way literally coming through human being to human beings, to every little holy baby girl and holy baby boy. And let's reclaim that and have that within us all throughout our lives for full empathy, creativity, democracy, and resilience eternally. And so we'll drink for all, both, and each, and representing all, both, and each and every one as soon as possible, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Saviorahs. And we'll drink the water of enlightened, loving, living planets that will reclaim and regain our planet Earth and all our Earths to be, past, present, future, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Saviorahs. I'll drink on behalf of all, both, and each, and representing all, both, and each and every one. We'll celebrate and re-celebrate all our birthdays, conception days, name days, and holy days together, past, present, future, as Equinox True Qs, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-SZTRiszesz. Starting with our equinox, that is around the equinox, all our spring and autumnal equinox, all our autumnal spring, that's spring in the southern hemisphere, all these holy days, and all years round, all of them, all these days, past, present, and future, as Equinox True Qs, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-SZTRiszesz. We'll celebrate and re-celebrate all our birthdays, conception days, name days, and holy days, past, present, future, as Equinox True Qs, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-SZTRiszesz. Sometimes we give all the names. We'll just give the clan names, the Margalian, the Silver and Golden Kindian, the Zalkindian, the Feldmarian, the Golden Bergian, and lots more that came into contact with these clans over the years, many, many, many years. Current neighbors of all many, many names that are interacting and bring together all of these clans and in connection with Sweet and Sagan and opening the stargates, and as well as knowing that all is interconnected, not just on this planet, but on all our planets, and that we have the ability to open the stargates to bring to life the memory that is in the Akashic record, and through space-time, reconnect with all our ancestry, and continuing budding and blooming into space. Which is our universe. It isn't really space. It's home. It's our home, and we're just reconnecting with family. And we're doing this from this marvelous, miraculous place. So let's do our intergenerational family tree circle, our Shekinahs past, and our current Shekinahs, and our current young Shekinahs, younger Shekinahs, and younger Hekinahs, all together as apotheosis, according to the Eleusinian mysteries, the Eleucosaviral mysteries revealed. I think I forgot a step here. Let me do this first. Our consciousness currencies. Because we are such a money-oriented society, we have to pull out of that. And these are consciousness currencies. This tells you what's really of value. It shows your family's pictures, our family, your family's pictures, as equal to trillions and zillions. Each denomination, each person is a universe. Each person has a universe of creativity, imagination, and talent. And when you put us all together, that's really beautiful. And so we have our Shekinahs and our past Shekinahs, our current Shekinahs of all ages, our current younger Shekinahs and younger Hekinahs, and we say, and now getting back to all those plans I told you about. And you know, I have to give a name for the vanilla, baby vanilla. But it's a vanilla. Maybe it is vanilla. And we'll we don't know the name of her clan. I don't know the name of her clan. Let's make one up until we find out. And all of our clans are intertwined here, and we love them all. And all of our Shekinahs, all of our past Shekinahs, all of our current Shekinahs, and all of our current young Shekinahs and young Hekinahs. This way, those who are a little older can get younger, and those who are younger can stay young, and will all be eternally young, past, present, and future, as Equinox True Qs, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-SZTRiszesz. And we'll start fresh with parity, paradisal parity on this planet, our home planet, and all our planets. And we'll say no to plutonic, plutocratic patriarchy. No more of that. No more plutonium. No more plutocracy. No more Pluto, where we should have Earths. We want our beautiful, marvelous, miraculous Earths, and all of our multi-hued humanity, and each family constellation, a rainbow of jewels of different types of talents coming together in the way that God ordained us to be co-secretary generals and co-saviorahs, equinox, true cues. And we'll say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, all the blessings and all the greetings of all the heritages of our earth and earths, past, present, future, as equinox, true cues, co-secretary generals, co-saviorahs. And we'll say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, all the blessings and all the greetings of all the languages of all of our heritages of our earth and our earths, past, present, future, as co-secretary generals, co-saviorahs, equinox, true cues. Okay, and we're going to make a couple of outreach calls and into our phone tree. People know these calls are coming all the time, and like to keep them flowing. But we don't have reciprocality. We don't have a conclusiveness at this point, and I'm kind of holding up the whole totem pole here, and that's not the way it should be. And we need to get past this infancy of negation that's going on in North America. We need to let go of our avoidance of one another and reconnect again. Has Atlantis risen? We can do it. We can do it. I'll put this on mute. Well, we made some outreach calls, and now we want to go back and have you look at this marvelous, miraculous place of gathering. And then we also want to remind you that we want to remind you that we are also celebrating the EARTHSZ and ESZT, which is ongoing, March, April into May. It's all the spring seasons, even into June, and all this time, and all our solar powers. And we want to tell you we're doing our hearings, parity versus compared to patriarchy. But before we get to that, we have a better court to show you. This is our courtyard of kindness of Sister Gesina's and Brother Cousin's, our past generations of Gesina's, our appreciation of the breastfeeding of mothers and children, both females and males, holy children, and a divine democracy. And also the gathering of women in the circle, the Shekinahs, the gathering of the young women and the young men as circles with their Shekinahs as the first breakfast every day, and our spring courts of Gesina and cousin kindness, sister Gesina's and brother cousin kindness, that also leads to not only great collegiality and cooperation among young women and men, but also marriages that have balance of love and work and are better than you can imagine, and give the ability for families to both raise their children and enjoy one another and enjoy their extended family and enjoy their world. That's what we want for you, and you really have it with solar panels and the internet. Just use them intelligently and just keep all the other nonsense coming at you at television out of your hearing. Don't watch it. There are no, their selections are shams. Their commercials are shams. They're not telling you most of what you need to know to make your world into a utopia, but other people have said so, and it's all over the internet. Permaculture, community gardening, solar energy, no money down. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Do it, and teach everyone that you know how to do it, and tell them parity, not patriarchy, and you've got what you need to be Co-Secretary General's Co-Secretary Equinox QQs. And we're just going to be doing our hearing, and we're still but we're almost completed getting our summonses out for our co-jurors and our co-witnesses and co-jurors. So we'll just show you this right now, and that's going to be our broadcast for now. Go to 5050now.wordpress.com and read more about this.